Jake improvise.
Is it a way you can connect them all together?
Yeah, Salakia. Now I got 12 minutes. Ain't that something? You know? Hey, go ahead.
It says, for neither, Wisdom of Solomon 17:4, for neither might the corner that held them keep them from fear, but noises as of waters falling down sounded about them, and sad visions appeared unto them with heavy countenances. No power of the fire might give them light, neither could the bright flames of the stars endure to lighten that horrible night. So that was a spiritual darkness that blanketed Egypt, the Egyptians, all right, during the time that they was oppressing the Israelites in the time of the plagues and the time of Moses and Aaron, all right? And there were strange apparitions, you know, it was fearfulness. People were seeing horrible visions. Now, those outages and that darkness is gonna come again, all right? And when you look at a lot of heinous crimes happen at night, all right? A lot of people grow up and be fear of the darkness, all right? And there's even the saying, the freaks come out at night. And Esau knows that fear is how they lead you into making the decision they want you to make. All right. So when they using their media to plaster the C-130 rolling down the strip, right? The C-19, to plaster the C-19 all everywhere. That corralled some people into getting that injection, but that's not enough. So it's going to increase more and more and more, all right, until he can get you to where he want to get you, you know?
Yeah, man. Hey, so something's gonna happen where they're gonna say, oh, we had a solar storm and it knocked out all phone connections. You know? It knocked out all cell phone connections. You know? Or it knocked out all airway frequencies. I mean, or you know, or airway communication or whatever. You know, it knocked out all communication, man, over the airways. So, you know, so what that's gonna cause, you know, ain't gonna be no flights going out. Ain't gonna be no going on, logging on the Facebook, doing selfies. You know, we ain't gonna be able to do the work. You know, there's just gonna be you and what you've done for the Lord, man. You know, and during that time of that blackout, there's something else they're gonna do. Can you get that other article? They're gonna start snatching people up and throwing them into camps, man. You know? You got it?
Got you. It's in Telehub News. It says CDC molds implementing red zone.
Molds means considers. Go ahead.
And green zone.
Yep.
Detainment camps foresees displaced populations.
Yep. So hey, they're gonna start throwing people into those camps, those detainment camps, man. You know, a red zone is an area that's patrolled by troops. That's under martial law, man. Okay. Then we speak about martial law. Haven't we? Who's been telling you there's gonna be martial law, man? A red zone, according to military terms, is an area that's controlled by troops. You know? And a green zone is considered an international zone. So they're gonna bring in them troops. They're gonna bring in them troops from overseas. Hey, they could shut down the whole downtown area and say this is a green zone. Everything that's within 465, within the 465 highway is considered a green zone. Everything that's outward is considered a red zone. They can militarize all this shit and be sending people out to patrol the red zones, man. They can have all the food come in here. Hey, they could, if you live down here, they could put you out, say you gotta go. If you're a high risk, you gotta go to this camp. You gotta go to these camps, man. But the people that's even not high risk, the people that's out in society, they're gonna be out there being subdued by Orwellian laws, man. You know?
Yeah, Big Brother. That's where you get the term, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Orwellian, Orson Welles.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think that's his name. He wrote that book 1984, which shows how the government, basically the American government, where I believe it's a world government, how it was just a total dictatorship. Every aspect of life was governed and controlled. The word government control mean mental, mind. Mm-hmm. These people are using the media to influence what you people think about, to influence what you think about the Israelites. All right, because they showed Israelites in that new Wu-Tang series. Mm-hmm. And they showed Israelites in that other movie, 9. Remember that? Was it 9 Blocks or something?
Yeah, I believe so. Yep.
And all the Israelites that they give you, that the media give you, those box office movies and stuff, and that TV show, they resemble ISUPK, all of them.
Yep. Hey, they showed you in that President Obama movie. It was Israelites in that movie they did with Obama. I mean, about President Obama, man. You know, I forget which one.
Was it called Barry?
I think so. But he was walking up the street and he encountered some Israelites and they cursed his ass out. And he said, "That's okay, brother," and walked off or whatever. You know? But yeah, man. So real soon, man. Real soon, shit is about to get real. That's why your cell phones are tripping. Excuse me, tripping, whatever. That's why they tripping. That's why your internet is tripping. You know? Hey, we got the TV at my house sit right next to the modem, and it's no internet connection.
Buffering.
That time buffering. You know?
Oh, my phone at my house, it always kicks off of the Wi-Fi. I gotta put it on the Wi-Fi every 10 minutes if I'm not directly on YouTube on my phone.
Yeah, man. So, hey, man, the coming internet blackout or famine of the word, right. That's fastly approaching, man. You know, they ready to get us off the streets. You know, and then what's gonna come during that time is red zone, green zone. Read.
Got you. It says the Center for Disease Control and Prevention is mulling the idea of implementing red zone and green zone.
Hey, go to the CDC website and type in shielding, or type in red and go to Google and type in CDC red and green zone, and it's called shielding. And it's all gonna be because of their baby, the 1-9. Go ahead.
It says red and green zone detainment camps as a means to battle C. Ovid and its variants.
Yep. Hey, red and green zone camps as a means to battle the illness. Mm-hmm. Hey, concentration camps. The CDC is opening up concentration camps. Look it up. Red and green. Type in Google CDC red and green zone. And they're gonna start throwing people in there that's against the whatever they want you to do. If you're against it, they're gonna toss you in there, man.
Yeah, they got something like.
Go ahead.
They got something called. I was having a friendly disagreement with somebody yesterday, and it said these people don't need to be canceled; they need to be counseled. So what that's to say is, if your mindset ain't on the wavelength of the thinking they want you to, well then let's see if we can counsel you. Let's see if we can convince you. Okay, well if we can't convince you, well then now we gotta do away with you, because it all goes back to that lines up with what's his name, Theodore Roosevelt. He said he had something called a big stick policy. It was his foreign policy, but it's gonna be applied domestically. And he quoted as saying, "Speak softly, but carry a big stick." So Biden right now, he's speaking softly. He's trying to give you these incentives, this little money. Certain jobs is paying more per hour. All right. What they got the lottery? You get entered into a lottery, you could possibly win something like that. But now, enough people ain't getting it. So it's like, you know what? What he say? We're getting fed up. We're getting tired of it. So now it's time to bring that big stick out. All right. Which that big stick represents violence. In the scriptures, it says, let our strength be the law of justice. For that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth in the Apocrypha, Wisdom of Solomon, 2nd chapter. And so they gonna implement that sword. Like the scripture says, he beareth not the sword in vain. It's gonna be Esau finna come with that, finna come with get down to lay down.
Mm-hmm.
Keep reading.
Go ahead, yeah.
It says, officials at the privately funded research and policy setting group have, and see, that's a problem. It's too many privately funded groups in charge of setting the policy. See that? Which these are groups that's not, don't got your best interests at heart. They gonna go with whoever funded. They gonna set forth the agenda of who funded them. It says, have cooked up a rather Orwellian strategy in which agency higher-ups have outlined the fate of all Americans. The document posted to the official CDC website reveals the CDC's plan to implement a shielding approach to prevent COVID, 19 I was trying to say it in Spanish, in humanitarian settings. In writing, agency officials focus on camps, displaced populations, and low resource settings. What that sound like? That sound like you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans.
Mm-hmm.
Displaced populations, low resource settings.
Yep. And you know what, they've already targeted. When you go on the CDC website and read it, they say they're gonna target those at high risk, that are high risk. They've already labeled us as high risk.
Right.
They've already labeled the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans as high risk. So they're gonna target us, man.
Yep.
Yeah, y'all keep thinking it's sweet out here, man. Hey, keep thinking it's sweet, man. Eventually he's gonna come down with great wrath, like the scriptures say, man. He's gonna come down with great wrath. Go ahead. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, go ahead.
It says in low resource settings, the CDC deems problematic. Throwing caution to the wind.
Hold on.